Good Morning Quad Cities. I'm Jenna Webster.
And I'm meteorologist Morgan Strackbein. You'll definitely want to stay around for that story because it's so interesting about, Christopher Nolan, his vision for this movie. It was supposed to be on that specific film. Only a couple of theaters are able to handle that.
I feel like I need to learn, I'm so not a film buff, but I feel like I need to learn more about, why is it that that specific film type is what he wanted?
I guess resolution, I don't know, nostalgia as well. It's crazy, but it's a really interesting story, of course, a big weekend for the cinema.
And a good weekend to stay inside at the movies.
Yeah,
a couple weekends.
Yeah, especially if you're not really a fan of the heat. Yeah. We'll definitely see that creep in starting tomorrow. Today, however, still will be a decent movie day because we do have a chance for an isolated shower storm into the afternoon, but temperatures yesterday, it was the picture perfect summer day. We had lots of sunshine, low humidity, temperatures around that 80-degree mark for a lot of our hometowns. Temperatures right now in the low 70s for a lot of us, 72 in Geneseo, 70 in Clinton, 72 as well in Muscatine. The good news is we're going to keep that humidity still in that comfortable range for today, despite our chance for a couple showers and storms into the afternoon. That coverage is going to be very spotty, so if you do have any outdoor plans and you find yourself in one of those showers, it should be pretty brief for today, but we'll also work in some clouds as well. Highs will be a couple degrees warmer than it was yesterday, but warm is something we are going to have to get used to as we head into the next several days. We do have some of the hottest weather we have seen all year heading our way, and we'll track that out for you coming up in just a little bit. Jenna.
All right, Morgan.
And we are going to be tracking in a pretty nice day. Regardless, there is a chance for a couple showers and storms into the afternoon. We'll talk about the coverage and the timeline of those chances, as well as the incoming heat. All that's coming up next in your accurate forecast.
You're watching GMQ.
It's looking like it is going to be very hot.
I know. I can't imagine having to be out there and running that heat.
No, instead, we're going to be here where it's cold in the studio, which I'm not going to complain about at all. Outside right now, pretty nice start to your Saturday. Lots of sunshine, and today could potentially be that last typical July 87-degree day that we see for quite some time because we've been talking about it, that heat and humidity going to build over the next several days. We'll likely see some clouds begin to creep in into the afternoon. That's also going to accompany a slight chance for a couple showers and thunderstorms for today, but we're going to welcome the rain while we can too, especially with the hot weather that's coming in. Temperatures right now in the low to mid 70s, really not a bad start to the day either. And the good news is the humidity is going to stay low for the most part too, even with that rain and storm chance that we're seeing for today. It's going to be very spotty. I mean, you can see up in Wisconsin, it's very, very spotty out there, as well as just near I-80 into the south of Des Moines. You can see a couple of pop-up showers and storms through the morning hours there too. It's kind of what we're expecting here later on this afternoon, but of course that daytime heating will kind of bring in a little more fuel for some of those showers and storms to pop up. But the rest of your morning is going to be dry. Once we get to the afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock especially, you can kind of see Future Track bringing in those isolated chances a little bit more. Once we get to sunset, we're definitely going to lose that daytime heating. That's that energy, and we're going to start to see those skies begin to dry out. Tonight, not too bad. We'll stay partly cloudy, temperatures in the low 60s, so that's cool as well. And we want to take advantage of anything like this for us because we have some very warm overnight lows heading our way too with all this heat that is ushering in. We'll start to feel it a little more tomorrow. We're inching those highs up. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be sunny. We still have the humidity on the lower side, so that's the silver lining, but we are going to see temperatures reaching around 90 degrees. Here is a look at the incoming heat and what it's expected to feel like as well. So we're going to keep the humidity on the lower end still through Monday, but highs continue through around 90 degrees. Tuesday is when you're going to start to feel it a little bit more. We're inching those highs closer to the mid-90s. We inch those feels like temperatures closer to 100. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, however, definitely going to be the worst of the week as we're going to see feels like temperatures in the triple digits. We could potentially see our first triple-digit high of the year on Thursday as we have a forecasted high of around 101 degrees. Definitely need to hydrate this week, shade, sunscreen if you're going to be outside If not, definitely take frequent breaks inside as well, or just hang out in the air conditioning too. It's going to definitely be the first round of real heat and humidity that we've really felt all year. We've definitely been used to the hot temperatures, just haven't had the humidity. And yeah, we have been fairly dry. We're still seeing drought conditions around the area, but where is the moisture coming from? It's coming from the corn. So we start to really see the corn at that tassel stage towards the end of June, and that's really where it starts to produce a lot of that moisture, or what we call evapotranspiration. That's going to continue through the month of July, and we're really starting to see it influence us now here in the Midwest. And again, that's going to bring in those pretty extreme heat index values. So we'll continue to pay close attention to any heat headlines that may be issued for this week as well. When it comes to rain chances, we're going to welcome them while we can. So again, we have our chance today. We do have a chance going into late Monday night into early Tuesday morning, but most of our afternoons are going to be dry. So that's why we're concerned about seeing those drought conditions worsen this week, because highest evaporation rates are during the afternoon. And then going into Friday, we actually are adding in a chance for some isolated showers and storms. To me, that says a cold front could be coming through. It's not going to bring in the cold air, but maybe break apart some of that really high heat for us just a little bit. But it still does look quite warm, quite humid going into next
I keep
weekend.
saying I want to do a story about the corn sweat.
Yes.
But I feel like maybe I don't want to be outside in a cornfield this week. It's just going to be so hot.
It's going to be a little miserable, but it's a great story every year.
Yeah, super interesting, I think. Yeah. All right, thanks, Morgan.